Well, good morning, welcome to day 2. It's a cold one, but it's going to start much the same as yesterday. So it's going to be cold, overcast, windy, but it's going to break up through the day and be sunny. So yeah, it's pretty much going to be the same as yesterday, which means we might get a nice sunset this evening. So, but no sunrise this morning. It's it's just, I was tucked away in the tree, so I was all right. But now I got out in the wind. It is really cold. That's probably feeling like 2 degrees, 3 degrees. But yeah, had a reasonable night's sleep. The stars came out last night. I tried to do some star time lapse, but I don't know if it worked out or not. If it has, you've probably already seen it. But yeah, I'm just going to walk today, have a few breaks until the end of the day. So I don't know how many miles, probably going to get 20 plus miles in today because I'm starting earlier. But yeah, there's the Uffington White Horse will be a highlight of today. I want to try and get some photos of there, and yeah, just going to be a nice enjoyable day. So how we doing? All right. Oh, well, I've had my dinner now. Oh, it's nice to chill out. I found a nice spot out the wind again. That was a slow start to this morning. It was really cold, really windy, and it was just grey until about 1-2 o'clock, and then the sun started breaking through. Then it got and it got nicer. But I've had my woolly hat on all day, pretty much into the last hour. It's been pretty taters, to be fair. But yeah, I've had a really good day. So I started off, broke camp about 7:30 this morning, and I've stopped off a couple of places. But yeah, the main place that I stopped was Uffington Castle and the Uffington chalk horse, and yeah, that was really good. It was windy up there, so I didn't do no pieces to camera, but I've done a bit of filming, and I've done some photography because the light was coming across the land in patches, and it was just lighting up this, I don't know what they call it, it's where the Dragon's Hill and everything else down below is. It's quite a rugged looking landscape, so I had sort of dappled light on it, so but it was so windy, and the light was so fleeting, I didn't really film the photography at all. So I'll put some shots up on the screen for you to see. But yeah, I was there for about an hour, had some lunch there as well, and yeah, I've just had a nice walk up to, so where am I? I'm at Court Hill, or just up from Court Hill, somewhere called Court Hill, like where there's a campsite, and I actually needed some water because, as you see in the video earlier, one of the last taps that I needed to get water from was broken, and that was the one in memory of Peter Wren. It's got a memorial plaque next to it. It looks like it's been broken for a little while, to be fair. So I'll ring up the Ridgeway phone number and let them know about that one. You sort of bank on the taps to be working, really. But luckily, anyway, I went down. I come off the trail slightly and went down to, I think it's called Court Hill, like where they have a cafe and a shop. And yeah, the guy was just shutting the gate, and I said, "There's any chance I could just use an outside tap?" And he said, "We're not allowed to let you in." Crazy as it sounds, I said, "Well, would you better do us a favour and just go and fill them up for us?" And yeah, he was happy to do that, so I thanked him profusely. And yeah, I got 2 full bottles of water for this evening, which I always like to have just in the night, because at the end of the day, once I stop, I tend to get thirsty. So, but another thing I've been having as well is these daily green powders. So they're really, really good. Got them from buywholefoodsonline.co.uk, as it says on the top, and really tasty, full of good nutrients. And at the end of the day, when I'm just having all my bits and pieces for food, I'll just have a good old glug of that, 3 tablespoons. In a cup, and then that's really nice. I've done about 20 miles today, 20 miles roughly. It's been fairly easy going. The trail is just bone dry and dusty and lovely to walk on. It's just been nice. So tomorrow they're forecasting similar to today and yesterday, and then Monday it's meant to be changing, so I'm going to try and put some miles in tomorrow, get as far on as I can, to be fair. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to get a lot colder, a bit windier, which might be a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Been managing the wind okay today. It's been walking down a lot of the trail has been up on high on the ridge, but you're walking through like a double hedged trail basically. And so you get quite a bit of respite from the wind, so it's been nice today. It's just been cold, that's the only thing. But no, I've been managing it with all my layers, so it ain't been a problem. So I've just got to, believe it or not, I'm actually at the same sort of bit where I camped when I last done the Ridgeway. But I've walked a bit further up, and I'm on a footpath, literally just off the Ridgeway. But yeah, there's a little spinny of trees that you can't see there, and it's just breaking the wind. So, but I've got some landscape out to my left and to the right, and yeah, I'm gonna get the camera out in a minute and see if I can just get a couple of shots of the evening. It's going to be nothing special, I don't think, but I'll have a little wander around and see if I can find a composition. But yeah, it's just going to be a tarp up job, just get me head down late tonight. I ain't going to put it up till it's nearly dark, and then it's going to be off early in the morning and get some miles in. Should be getting to Goring and Streetley and all that lot tomorrow, so I better resupply with some food. Yeah, last time I camped actually at the bridge, the Brunel Bridge next to the Thames, out as you come out of Goring and all that lot, and I'm hoping to get a bit further than that tomorrow, because I know as you get further up near Benson, you get up into the hills and it starts becoming a bit woody. Then after like the second leg, it starts becoming more woodlands rather than sort of open, exposed sort of ridge really. So yeah, it's going to be changing tomorrow, but I've had an awesome day. I've absolutely loved it. I'm in good condition, and yeah, looking forward to tomorrow.